Try to keep it specifically about being a man and not things like invest in Apple. It can be specific to you or a general thought. I'll go first. Your father really loves you more than you know. You won't realize this until you have kids of your own. You should try to connect with him before it's too late. Story 1. Do not worry about fitting in. Just be yourself and you will end up where you belong. Pay attention to the behavior of your friends and cut the toxic ones loose as quickly as you can. Hold the true ones close. Go to the Clutch show in Portland that you saw the flyer for while you were in town for work in 2000. Fall in love with the city and move there. Then, buy a house there in 2009. Story 2. Girls you name Jessica will lead to your ruin. No, I will not elaborate. Unrelated, pulling out is not a good strategy. Buy Bitcoin. The future is bleak. Start using Skibbity, Giant, Sigma, Riz now to kill it and save our timeline. Story 3. You were already awesome, dude. Keep at it. 14-year-old me worked hard repairing bicycles with Grandpa so he could buy his first video game console. Also, I would probably tell Grandpa he was the most awesome dude on earth. Story 4. I think about situations like this a lot. I lost my son to leukemia in 2020. He was 22. He was a wonderful, caring soul who I invested all of my love and energy into. As much as that causes me pain every day of my life, I don't want to live a life where I didn't know him. Sure, I might say Patriots win the Super Bowl in February 2021. The odds were 2,000 to 1 for them to win it all that year, but I wouldn't say anything that might potentially change my life in a way that meant he didn't exist. Story 5. First, a hard slap. Pay attention in school and study harder, you lazy little fool. Go into law with your dad. Turns out you actually love the law. Also, don't marry the girl you meet in the computer room in college just because she sleeps with you. She's bad news. Got it. Followed by another hard slap. Story 6. Mini-me. There are no state income taxes in Florida. Get residency before joining the United States Marine Corps. The United States will quit the global war on terror, so don't commit yourself. No white girls from California. Cheap state school. Mechanical engineering. Do not commission. Seriously, no white girls. Good luck, Buttercup. Story 7. You are your uncoolest right now that you will ever be in your entire life. It's okay, it will pass. Bide your time, be confident and self-assured. You will absolutely excel. Story 8. Do not listen to your family about career and job advice. It comes from another time and place. Stick to your goal or go into information technology. Also, you have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Story 9. Time travel works. Figure it out. Just creating a paradox. If my past self took my advice, then I created time travel myself and fulfilled my own prophecy. If they did not take my advice, then they would not have created time travel and would not have come back in time to say, figure it out. Story 10. You have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Get treatment for it now to make school or college more manageable. Don't waste too much time being sad over girls, especially the one you meet in 3 years who leads you on. Story 11. There will be a boy who will tell you about an airplane crash in 2001. You will not believe him. Ask him out while going up the stairs with him. You married him in your 30s. Save yourself some time and drama. Story 12. Do not take a major in anything art-related. Take something where you are good at, like math. Draw as a hobby, not a career, or you will burn out and earn pennies. But then I remember how stubborn I was during my teens, and I would assume that person would not listen to me. Story 13. People appreciate you and hold you to a higher regard than you hold yourself. So do not be scared to be confident in who you are, or fear that being yourself will lead to people abandoning you. Story 14. You have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. It's a mental condition. Seek treatment now, and do not wait until you're a C student in college. Sure, school is easy now, but that changes fast. Oh, and take better care of your teeth and your knees. Story 15. Keep playing football and take care of your knees. They are more valuable than you know. Avoid Matt and Trisha. Mom was right about them and they ruined our life for over 12 years. Story 16. Don't go to the expensive private college I went to for the degree you think you want. Go to the much more affordable and likely better state school for computer science instead. Story 17. Go to the bathroom before every baseball game. Do your schoolwork. Get into the government workflow earlier so you can retire early. Invest. Keep your brother away from all Applebee's. Story 18. Hit the gym and hit the books. Stay away from cigarettes. Keep in touch with your extended family. They deserve more than a call every few years. Your high school girlfriend deserves a real shot at a relationship. Stop with the video games. Start playing guitar now. Never get tattoos. Story 19. Do not look up to your father. He never stands up for himself. Stop trying for your mother. She chose drugs. Your siblings are also in trouble, so just forget about your family and make your own life. Story 20. You have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Knowing is half the battle, just like that public service announcement you just saw on television. By the way, Ritalin and Adderall will not do a thing for you, and most other drugs are hit or miss, and you may have to wait for some of them to be developed. Strive to be present in all situations. It will keep you out of most stressful situations you get yourself into otherwise. Oh wait, what? That was 20 seconds? That is okay. 14-year-old me would have stopped listening after 3 seconds. Story 21. If I cannot cheat by talking about specific things such as Bitcoin or the name and hometown of my partner, I will pass on that opportunity. I am not sure if I can expect a better outcome, but possibly a changed outcome that can deprive me of things I value and beneficial chance accidents. Story 22. You actually have borderline personality disorder, not bipolar. Please go to dialectical behavior therapy and learn how to control your impulses before you ruin amazing opportunities and beautiful relationships. Mirror good people and don't let your anxiety get the best of you. Take this opportunity to become a better person starting now. Story 23. Learn self-control. All of your biggest wounds will be self-inflicted because you didn't learn to stop yourself first, especially when it comes to guilty pleasures. Last thing, rehabilitate your shoulder. Story 24. I would like to say to try more with that girl because she's worth it. There was a girl that I liked for half a year, and the next year it was the same but reversed. I found out she was into me about 6 years after that happened. Life sometimes sucks. Story 25. I'm you from 4 months in the future. Pirate as much content as you can. Run the solid-state drive to 30 gigabytes. I don't care. And get more tracks on Assetto Corsa. You're going to need them. Also, you won't date her at prom, bro, just go alone, maybe with her friend. Story 26. I think the hardest thing about this prompt is not what you would say, but what you would leave out and how the 14-year-old you would have to deal with that as they grew up. For instance, maybe I give a bunch of advice about women or dating in general and then don't mention any of the family or financial struggles. 14-year-old me, as he got older, would probably be like, dude, I'm fine with the dating thing, but I wish you could have prepared me for being poor, etc. Story 27. Here, kid, go meet your future best friend much earlier. Here's where you can find him. He's so much closer to you than you think. You'll shape and guide each other so much sooner, and you won't be so alone anymore. Also, go smoke and get wasted like the other kids did. Just because you're the firstborn son doesn't mean you have to be so responsible, so stuck up, so focused on your studies all the time. Try living life a little, dude. Story 28. Eat more protein and work out. Seriously, it's too easy at your age. There's no harm in starting in your teenage years. It will make your life 100 times better if nothing else. Story 29. This would really depend on the specific date. I lost my mother when I was 14, so there are different options, ranging from doing the little things for the memories to offering encouraging words and advice for coping in the long term. Story 30. You will be working for Ford as a dealership technician. You will meet a girl at a dinner party. Do not date her. She will destroy your life by the age of 32. Run. Buy into Bitcoin. Story 31. I'm 39. Your 20s suck. Sorry. It works out. When your roommate invites you to that threesome, take him up on it. I didn't, so no guarantees, but why not? Just make sure you buy the house at this address, and you marry the redhead who moves next door. She's older. You know the teacher's pet thing? It doesn't go away. Story 32. Buy a substantial amount of Amazon stock, buy Bitcoin as soon as possible, make sure your dad takes his medication, take your mom in for regular checkups, and the girl that you thought annoys you in chemistry will be your wife. Story 33. On May 28, 2016, at 4 p.m., be at the Cincinnati Zoo gorilla enclosure, and make sure Isaiah Dickerson does not climb into the enclosure. The world depends on this. Story 34. You do not need to experience the typical college life. Just go to community college, become a nurse, and figure out later if there is a better career path for you. Story 35. I love this question. 14 is also the perfect age. I would slap my former self so hard so that they know I mean business, because this is the most important thing I'd ever get the chance to say to myself. I would tell myself your low self-esteem and negative self-talk is beyond destructive to your future. The words you think and even say out loud will keep you in a forever death spiral of failure because you are mentally committed to your failure and demise. I know you can't see that you have any potential, but forget potential. You can do anything right now. You have all the tools, and I know what's in your journal, and they are amazing ideas. The only problem you have is convincing yourself they are embarrassing or not that great, and you didn't even try to do it. A life beyond your wildest dreams is possible. And the only thing holding you back is your negative self-talk. I need you to wake up in the morning, do push-ups, and look in the mirror and beat your chest like a silverback gorilla and get to work. No one ever spoke to me this way. I hope with a hard slap it would be processed and actually heard. Story 36. Well, according to the guy that jumped out of a bush at me 36 years ago, the correct answer is, I come from the future. Your one and only opportunity for great success is. Story 37. To hell with your premise, original poster. Here's my message to 14-year-old me, in 1983, by Microsoft, sell in 1995. Use the proceeds to go all in with Amazon. Sell in 2015. Buy Bitcoin. Sell in 2024. Edit. Did the math. In 1986, I inherited some money. Not gonna say how much, but let's just say I had $1,000 to spend. Buy Microsoft in 1986 for $1,000. Sell in 1995. Gross, $56,000. Buy Amazon in 1995 for $56,000. Sell in 2015. Gross, $700,000. Buy Bitcoin in 2015. Sell in 2024. Gross, $2,947,596,899. Analysis. I didn't get it exactly right. The shift from Microsoft to Amazon would have been better in 1999, and it would have been better to go all in on Bitcoin the moment it became available. But I only had 14 seconds, so what the hell? Story 38. Don't dwell too much on what you don't have. Eventually, everything you want is coming. Finish school sooner because the technology industry makes all your dreams come true. If you find yourself in Boston, don't leave until you are ready and have finished school. Story 39. Really, I would be afraid to say anything. It might alter the timeline and affect the birth of my kids. But assuming that could be avoided, basically the opposite as the original poster. Your dad is not tough, manly, or godly. He is insecure, greedy, and self-centered. The way he treats your mom and the rest of the family is not okay, and you are not going to grow up as long as you look up to him. Story 40. Screw what our mom and stepdad think. Go spend more time with our aunt and uncle, and for all that is good, tell your uncle how much you love him and point out the fact that any decent parenting skills you will use are all thanks to him. Tell him exactly that. Story 41. You are good on the guitar and it will serve you well, but you absolutely must learn theory and fully understand how chords are constructed. Understand that executing something someone has already done is not the same as actually creating it. Story 42. If in the future my life is terrible, then I will tell him to just leave, and right now my life is not the way I expected when I was 14 years old. So yeah, what else can I tell him? Story 43. Heat, Spurs, Warriors, Cavaliers. Bet after Game 4. Warriors, Raptors, Lakers, Bucks, Warriors, Nuggets, Celtics. Roll it over. Bet big. Oh, and buy Bitcoin. Story 44. If I cannot give myself stock picks or lottery numbers, then I would just say enjoy the ride. Plenty of things have happened in my life that I did not enjoy much, but they have all shaped who I am and how I handle things. The bad experiences often come with some sort of lesson that you just do not get by being told it. With that said, I might mention that a few old friends died, so he can maybe steer them away from their end. Story 45. Well, since it cannot be invest in Apple or bet the farm on Leicester City in 2015, I guess I would say start taking finasteride as soon as you notice your hair is thinning. Story 46. Stop worrying about everything. No one cares. You'll be fine. Don't marry the first woman who takes an interest in you. You'll meet her when you're 16. That's way too young. Don't listen to your mom. She's a weird, toxic parent who doesn't have your interests at heart. Do what you want instead. Story 47. It is not your fault dad killed himself. Find your sister, she can help. Those kids are not your friends, but you can find real ones you do not have to wear a mask for. You are loved. You are worthy of love. Forgive yourself for what was not your fault. Story 48. Probably nothing. 14-year-old me also had great ideas. I was just really broke. If I would say anything, it is learn Java or Python and provide myself with the resources and money to do it. Story 49. That was probably the lowest point in my life. I don't think I would know what to say. Probably, mom's behavior is abusive. Just start saving every single cent and move to Chicago after you graduate. There is no emergency that you need to stay home for. She is lying. Story 50. Stay away from most of your friends and invest in new technology companies. Live for today but think about tomorrow. Also, don't chase girls. Build the life you want, and the rest will follow. Story 51. I would tell him, stop playing games and go work out. Otherwise, life will be hard. I mean, I'm not unhappy right now, but I wish I could fix some problems before they happen. Story 52. In 1996, you will meet a woman. Here is her name. Run as fast as you can away from her. Yes, she will be attractive, but she will make the next 20 years of your life miserable. Story 53. No matter how unattractive you think you are, you will somehow manage to get married to a beautiful girl who seems to love you very much. Do not get bogged down by all the rejection you will experience, because it will be almost meaningless in the end when you meet your future wife. Just enjoy your single years and focus on improving yourself even more instead of feeling sorry for yourself about how undesirable you feel. Try not to waste a minute of your teens and early 20s.